It's Lori Wallach again with Rethink Trade, and we're back to big tech lobbyists on a rampage. This is the story of the next lie, which is, this is a huge change to U.S. trade policy, outrageous, upending decades of precedent. In fact, what the U.S. has withdrawn support for is a Trump-era freaky anomaly that showed up in two agreements from the Trump era that was itself a huge break from decades of U.S. policy. So for decades, the U.S. has had trade agreements that have what are called e-commerce chapters. And that's just about when trade went online. So it's like, what do you do with the paperwork you need to have? What's a kosher signing of the contract? That is not so dangerous. That's literally just saying, okay, a bunch of this is being done on the internet now. Instead, what the big tech guys did is they wrote a bunch of rules, they branded it digital trade, and all it does is smack down the policy space you need for privacy protections, for making sure that we don't have AI run amok, to shut down online racial discrimination, and to break up the big monopolies. And they want to just trash all of those policies that Congress is working on in the Biden administration by filling like the room with cement with their bad stuff. So what we basically saw here was, in a way, reverting kind of back. When the U.S. trade representative in October said, we're not doing those big tech rules, all they basically did is go back to what had been the precedent for decades, and they basically walked away from these obscene big tech rules that the Trump guys had put in place. That's the real story.